Good morning, K. Franklin Coates. Today's social emotional learning is on what you do when you have an idea. Last week we talked about what do you do with a chance, how you should be able to feel that you can take a risk whenever an opportunity comes around. Well, the same goes with ideas that you have. Some of us leave ideas in our head, and we're either we feel too embarrassed to act on those ideas. We feel too embarrassed to present those ideas. And what we really want you to do is feel that you can take that risk. Feel that no matter what your idea is, there's two options, right? It can either get rejected or it can get accepted. And there's nothing wrong with either one. Acceptance is great. It's going to make you feel great. Rejection, you can learn something from it, just the same way as when opportunities arise. So the name of the book is What Do You Do with an Idea? Very similar to the other book. And now on the back it says, what do ideas become? They become big things, brave things, smart things, silly things, good things. Things like stories, artwork, journeys, inventions, communities, products, and cures. Everything you see around you was once an idea. So what will become of your idea? Now that is up to you. So let's get started. What do we do with it? What do you do with an idea? Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. So obviously that idea of following him, let's not take it literally, but that idea stays in your head, right? It stays with you. Hopefully it does, so that one day when you do feel that you want to take that risk, you still have it in your head and you can act on that idea. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. Okay? Yeah, some of us we feel that embarrassment, right? We don't want that rejection. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. Yeah, some of us have these ideas and we really want to get them out. We really want to show them to people or talk about them, but we don't want to take that risk. But whenever you're by yourself and you're thinking about your idea, it feels good. So my advice would be to try to act on it. I wanted food, it wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. It grew bigger and we became friends. Yeah, so I like what it said on the other page. It wanted a lot of attention. Just think of inventions. Like if you look back, or if you've ever talked about this in class with your teachers, but let's just say something like the light bulb. That took many years to perfect. A lot of like research and development, meaning there was a lot of trial and error until they finally got it right. So these ideas, sometimes they will take a lot of attention. They will take up a lot of your time. But it shouldn't stop you. I showed it to other people even though I was afraid of
Wait, you have your radio on? She just stepped outside.
Sorry, boys and girls, I had my walkie-talkie out. Okay. I showed it to other people even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid that they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. Okay? And I just want you all to know that I guarantee you the majority of the things that were invented, people who invented them felt the same way. People that invented them probably went through the same process of rejection that this idea is having. And at first I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. Okay, should you give up on your ideas, boys and girls? Probably not, right? But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food, I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. Okay, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe and dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then one day something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, it took flight and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. The end. I like what they said at the end. You change the world. I like what they said about giving it your attention, about it being okay if other people don't like your idea. So I want you to think about certain things that we have today. For instance, electric cars, things that are new. Every now and then a new gaming system comes out. Those were once ideas, boys and girls. When I was younger, there probably had been maybe 2 or 3 gaming devices that were out. That's progressed throughout the years because people had ideas to change them, to make them either more user-friendly or have better graphics. The same thing with the electric car. Those were once ideas that have now come to life. So just think of a lot of those things. Space travel, that's just crazy now, right? It's like none of us thought that at one point that people could travel to the moon. I know in your lifetime that had already happened, but in years past, people didn't think that was possible. So just think of all the things that are going on right now and think of some of the new technology that we have, some of the new products that we have, and understand that those were once ideas. Those were once small ideas that somebody paid attention to, that somebody worked at, and somebody grew into big products, and now they're a part of our daily life. So if you have an idea, don't be afraid to take that risk. Don't be afraid to pay attention to it, and hopefully maybe one day your idea will be one of the greatest inventions that's out there. Okay? So I hope you all like the book. I enjoyed reading it. The past 2 books I've really liked on what do you do with a chance and what do you do with an idea. I hope it encourages all of you all to take risks, boys and girls. Thank you. Bye-bye.